frustrate, frustrate, frustrate.
This word means to stop someone or something from achieving their goal or doing what they want, often because of obstacles or difficulties. Here is a sample sentence. The long line at the DMV was starting to frustrate me, and I just wanted to get my license renewed already.
Frustration, frustration, frustration.
It's a feeling you get when something doesn't go as planned or when you can't do what you want to do, and it makes you feel unhappy or annoyed. Here's a sample sentence. After waiting in line for an hour, she finally reached the front and was told that they were out of her favorite flavor, causing her immense frustration. This sentence illustrates how the word frustration can be used to describe a strong feeling of annoyance or irritation, often caused by a situation that is beyond one's control.
Fuel, fuel, fuel.
It's something that makes things work or move, like cars or machines. It gives them energy to do their job. Here is a sample sentence. The car's engine was running smoothly thanks to the high-octane fuel that had been put in just before the long road trip.
Fulfil, fulfil, fulfil.
This word means to do or provide something that is expected or needed, often according to an agreement or promise. Here is a sample sentence. The company's promise to reduce its carbon footprint will be fulfilled by implementing new sustainable practices across all departments. In this example, fulfilled means that the company's commitment or obligation to reduce its carbon footprint will be carried out or completed.
Full, full, full.
It means completely filled or occupied with something. Here is a sample sentence. The large, overflowing basket was full to the brim with juicy, ripe apples.
Fumble, fumble, fumble.
It's when someone drops or handles something carelessly, often making a mistake. Here is a sample sentence. He fumbled with the keys, dropping them on the ground and struggling to pick them up. In this example, fumbled means to handle or manipulate something clumsily or ineptly, often resulting in mistakes or accidents.
Function, function, function.
It's something that does a specific job or task, often in a particular order or way. Here is a sample sentence. The calculator's function as a scientific tool allowed me to solve complex equations with ease. In this example, function refers to the purpose or role that something, in this case the calculator, serves.
Functional, functional, functional.
This word refers to something that works as it should, doing its intended job properly. Here is a sample sentence. The new kitchen island was designed to be functional, with ample storage and counter space to make food preparation and cooking easier. In this example, functional means serving a practical purpose or being useful in some way.
Fund, fund, fund.
It's money set aside for a specific purpose or project, often to help pay for something later on. Here is a sample sentence. The charity received a large fund from a generous donor to support their community development projects.
Fundamental, fundamental, fundamental.
This word refers to something that is basic or essential, forming the foundation of something else. It's what you start with when building or understanding something. Here is a sample sentence. The principles of democracy are fundamental to the functioning of any healthy society. In this example, fundamental means essential or basic, and refers to the underlying values that are necessary for something, in this case, a society, to exist or function properly.
Funeral, funeral, funeral.
It's a ceremony to say goodbye to someone who has died, usually with friends and family present. Here is a sample sentence. The community came together to pay their respects at the funeral service for the beloved local teacher who had passed away suddenly.
Furious, furious, furious.
This word describes a strong feeling of intense anger or frustration, often to the point where someone is out of control or very upset. Here is a sample sentence. The driver became furious when he was cut off by another car on the highway, and he honked his horn repeatedly in anger.
Furnace, furnace, furnace.
It's a very hot place where things are heated or melted, often used for making something new. Here is a sample sentence. The old factory's furnace had been shut down for years, but it still stood as a massive brick structure in the corner of the abandoned building.
Furnish, furnish, furnish.
This means to provide or supply something, like furniture or other things needed for a place, so that people can live or work there comfortably. Here is a sample sentence. The landlord agreed to furnish the apartment with basic furniture and appliances before we moved in. In this example, furnish means to provide or supply something, in this case, furniture and appliances, that is needed.
Furniture, furniture, furniture.
It refers to things people sit, lie on, or put things on in their homes or offices. Here is a sample sentence. The living room was filled with comfortable furniture, including a plush sofa and 2 armchairs.
Furrow, furrow, furrow.
It's a long, narrow line or mark on something, often made by something moving over it. Here is a sample sentence. The farmer's plow created deep furrows in the field as he prepared it for planting.
Further, further, further.
This word means to go or move beyond something that has already happened or been done. It's about taking an additional step, making progress or increasing something. Here is a sample sentence. We will discuss this matter further at the next meeting. In this example, further means to a greater extent or degree, implying that there will be additional discussion beyond what has already been mentioned.
Furthermore, furthermore, furthermore.
This word is used to add more information or details after you've already said something. It's like saying and also, or in addition. Here is a sample sentence using the word furthermore. The company's profits have increased significantly over the past year, and furthermore, their stock price has also risen substantially. In this example, furthermore is used to add an additional point or detail to what was previously mentioned. It indicates that the information being presented is not only relevant, but also significant or noteworthy in some way.
Fury, fury, fury.
It's a strong feeling of anger or intense emotion that can make you feel like doing something quickly and strongly, often without thinking carefully. Here is a sample sentence. The crowd erupted into fury when their team's winning goal was disallowed by the referee, sparking a heated argument between players and officials. In this example, fury refers to a strong feeling of intense anger or outrage.
Fuse, fuse, fuse.
It's something that breaks or splits apart when too much pressure is put on it, causing everything to stop working. Here is a sample sentence. The electrical cord was damaged and would fuse if it came into contact with water. In this example, fuse refers to the act of burning or melting due to excessive heat or current.